I skipped the intro cutscene. I went through it twice in the scrapped VOD that I'm basically just redoing now. Because that intro adds nothing. There's no sound, is there? He said, "Hi." I cannot do this, whatever this accent is supposed to be right now, because I'm stuck in another accent, whatever that is. So I'm not doing that. Come on now, hurry up and bring out Miss Thing with you. Miss Thing. I went ahead and named things because naming characters in this game is really hard. You cannot use the D-pad. Miss Thing is the name of the princess. I think. I named Miss Thing the princess. Faster! So these are the GameCube graphics oomphed up. And I wanted to enjoy the 60 FPS for a change rather than just cutting it back to 30 because I'm stingy about hard drive space and all that. So there you go, smooth motion. Hopefully. Not the feet. Not the feet on my stream? Unbelievable. Shameless. I don't have patience for this. Sorry. It gave me flashbacks to Final Fantasy XIV. I am the cutscene here. Miss Thing is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. I don't believe in it. I treat everyone like shit. But listen, Ruben, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? Oh, yeah. God. Ocarina from Timu. Ocarina of Timu right here. I want to do the wolf version, the woof version. That's just fun. The howling. I finally get to express my inner furry without embarrassment. Right, we got Miss Thing, the horse. The famous horse from the game of the Zelda. Miss Thing cannot go up ladders. Miss Thing cannot go through fences. Miss Thing cannot clip, but she can clop. And now we get the worst part of the game. I want to bet that this is the reason why people hate the intro. Because you have to hurt the ghosts. The goats, not the ghosts. That's another game where you have to shoot ghosts on the farm. Another Zelda. No, I need to be on the horse. I need to be on the horse, right? Sorry to get you over in such a hurry, Ruben. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to the thing I say. Okay. How's about you and Miss Thing herd them into the barn real quick? Another rookie mistake for me was that I started herding them before I talked to this guy on the back of the horse, because I wasn't reading anything. And I was like, it's been 2 or 3 minutes. Why are none of them entering the barn? You can imagine how fun that stream has been. I was about as worked up as now, and everything conceivable went wrong. And beyond the conceivable went wrong. So this is my 3rd return stream, but... Woo! What the fuck is wrong with you? I did not do anything to you! Wait till I get my sword. Wait till I get my sword. Which one are you? I'm just gonna hit them all, because I don't know. I can't tell them apart. I'm gonna hit them all with my sword. Once I got that. I feel some of the aggression from last time already returning. Probably because it's the 3rd time. First time I did this was to test the controls. And I had to play through a lot to even get the shield and see if that worked as intended. Turns out the shield doesn't need an extra button. Then it was for the stream, the first stream, that was a flop, and this is my third time doing this. I still suck at it. Get in! Why did he get enraged? Not random. We're just simulating animal emotions now. It was very Sims 4, like just random moodlets. Much obliged you are. Yes, I want to practice jumping over the fence to get out of here. No, if I get tired, I may want to jump over the fence to get out of here. I would never do that. Miss Thing, what are you doing? The other 2 times I did this, she didn't stop. Slightly wrong angle. Slightly wrong angle. What's she afraid of? She could just crash right through that. She's fine. She's gonna be fine. Ruben. That's my real life name. It's Ruben. I have a confession to make. My name is not Zach. I'm Ruben. Ruben was the name of a co-worker of someone I knew. He was a lawyer. And at the time, I thought it was a funny name, so I ended up giving Link that name, and I sometimes still call him Ruben. Better call Ruben, right? Interesting lore. I mean, there's a non-zero chance that in all the Spider-Verses, there's a Link that's a lawyer. Just saying. God, I love all the crust. Do you guys like the crispy GameCube crust? Like, expanded 60 FPS HD crust? Do you like that? I like that. It's nice. Makes me want to bite it. Makes me want to eat the textures. Nom, 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 nom. Did you hear? They're selling a slingshot. Yeah, and it's overpriced. Oh, she wants it too. God. You see any rupees in my head? I can't afford that thing. Right. We need to pillage this village's treasure. Treasures. Everything they got. Everything they got. As I tested my microphone, but when I was doing that, I wasn't yelling. I was just talking normally. Turns out right now I'm very excitable. I'm talking very loud. If that's a problem, let me know if the audio clips or something, or it's too peaky. If it's a little too peen, let me know. I'll lower the sensitivity or boost of the volume. Yes. You can be that guy. Holy shit. This guy's what happens if you breed Dampe with himself 5 times over. Okay, let's start doing the Link thing and vandalize everything to make money. God. Give me some nice Terranigma flashbacks. I think the game sound is okay. I just yell a lot. And I can see the volume go into red and to the max volume sometimes. Shut up, inbred. So this part doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just stating that you randomly help out people until the plot progresses for no particular reason. And you grind out rupees till you get a slingshot, so that's kind of the combined side quests were on. This could have had like side quests. This could have had side quests, like a quest log. This game. Then again, it's kind of charming that when things are not on the screen, like do this, do that, do this, do that. Oh yeah, no, I can't talk suavely. It's just that when I'm streaming, I usually don't. I'm very loud. But it's pretty cool to see you around. I'm not sure if you ever gave me a follow. Probably, though. Oh yeah, the cat is trying to catch a fish. Which is a wonderful subplot. One of the deepest side quests in Zelda. Like, Andrew and Cafe eat your dicks out. What? I remember. Hold on. After 3 times, you think I know. There I am. Check this out. That's the cat. Wants to do cat things, fish, blah blah blah. This is not worth a tutorial, is it? This is the biggest nonsense they could like prioritize. Okay. Summoning birds and horses. This doesn't feel like what the game is actually about at all. Buy a cradle because that's why. There's a pregnant woman somewhere that needs our help. There we go. She looks like the deaf little kid from before because that's his mom. A gay little kid. I made it when my first child was born. I've cherished it all these years. Did you know all this somehow? Did you find it and bring it back to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give to you. You think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Can you get back to your house? Okay, there she goes. Teleporting pregnant woman. I'm supposed to give you this. The clues were scattered about. Just trust me, there were clues for this. Okay? That's all you need to know. The reason I'm skipping the clues is because they don't feel logically connected to each other. None of these events feel logically connected. Right. So I'm not honoring it with screen time and with gigabytes on my hard drive. Now I got a weapon. So what's this game about? Is it about like fighting monkeys with hawks? Is it about summoning birds? Is it about riding horses? Is it about, or is it a fishing game? Or is it something to do with like mini games with ghosts? I guess it's a mini game sort of game. It's like Mario Party for Zelda. It's a fishing game. It really is. It just needs some sick bass music. Sick Sega Hunter bass music. Sega Hunter bass music? Bass Hunter, Sega Bass Hunter. Come on. Oh, come on. You said it as a joke and then they actually let you fish up the Triforce in Wind Waker. The boot we found. Are there... Do we ever fish up boots in this game? Probably. It is a Nintendo game with fishing. If not, then I applaud them for not doing that for once. For once. Can't skip this. Best cutscene in Zelda ever. No Skippy. No, no, no. Gotta watch the cat. You know what, Based? That was the ending of the game. Why would you keep playing after the best cutscene in the first 10 minutes? It would be 10 minutes if I wasn't yapping so much. Okay. Now the fat lady is happy. I still don't know if she's gonna... If otherwise she would be a bottleneck. If she's unhappy, she won't sell the slingshot until the cat comes back. That's my suspicion. She's too depressed without the cat. How long you play depends on whether you find Imp or humanoid Midna hotter. I find you the hottest Imp. So I'm gonna play really long so you have a good reason to stay in my chat. Maybe he's a genius, literally how I talk about Kupo. What is that emoji? Oh my goodness. That is... He's losing all his gorm. Work early tomorrow. I don't know how you guys get through your work days on no sleep, but I think that's an essential skill to staying sane. Because when else are you gonna have fun and make something of your life? You go get them, Tiger, and sleep well. Sweet dreams, do a barrel roll, and all that shit. Okay, isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? Why don't you have some... Oh, you get a bottle. Again, not a bottle I need. That's what coffee is. Coffee for me is an antidepressant already. I kind of need... I need something else to stay awake. Maybe some funny pills. I thought that cat portrait was a photo from here. It's not. The way my lips always get dehydrated because I drink too much coffee for a stream. And I like... After a stream I look like a mummy. I look mummified. Thank you for the exploding emoji, which means you gave me money. Those emoji are exploding in my pants as you give me money. It's... Making money is my fetish. I'm not a very principled... I'm a champagne socialist, I guess. You don't have to return the empty bottle. The less I have to return to look at you, the better, thank you. She's nice though. She's nice though. Got a nice personality, right? Right? Nice personality. I actually prefer a design like hers. Alright. Over something like that, where it's like halfway a normal character and halfway it's not. Like, you can see the alien daughter she has, right? With the massive forehead. Do, 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 do. Like, at least she's kind of consistent, she's friendly, she's got round shapes. I need to grind out more for the slingshot now. So this was the annoying part. The most annoying part. Imagine using the word grinding for Zelda, and yet this is exactly what it feels like. Farming. We're farming now. Why is there no farm sim for Zelda yet? Like, they were so close to making one, but cozy games just weren't a thing yet. Or is there a Zelda game that actually does that? I just missed it. God, I can't wait to emulate that in 10 years. There's no fucking way I'm buying a Switch 2 ever. They first need to actually develop and release it, and they will. There's Pokopia now. Why did they go for fucking Pokemon? Pokemon are not supposed to run a society. I would actually have liked a Zelda version of that. I would actually have preferred that. Yeah, I might actually have... That might actually convince me. I know there was a treasure somewhere. I lost my hat though. Wait a sec, maybe here? I only found the treasures once, and I don't have a memory. I don't know what it is. I have a memory card that I simulate in order to save. Don't actually have memory in my hat though. I lost my hat. Well, I see a thing up there. Look at that. Oi! I cannot get up there. Is that a Midna thing? You need like gnome Midna, Imp Midna. All right, let's see. There's some. That was 10 rupees. That would have saved me some grinding. I don't know why that's. We can't reach. What about here? Okay. Is my controller... I mean, it's perfectly possible my control stick is a little skewed. Alright, so the free cam kind of messes with the first person view. Is it true that you hate subscribers? That's a sensitive topic to raise. Where did you get that? Who told you that? Who told you that? And skip the whistling. Is that something you saw in a clip? Because that's deep lore. That is lore from a good while ago. If you're aware of that, I don't hate you because you're very in the know about things. Okay, let's get the bird to get the money. Can he? It just crashed. Look, I don't hate subscribers, but I'll happily insult them. If that makes sense. Alright. I'm chilling out a little bit now. Let's get the... I'm not gonna chill out if the bird crashes into that thing again without giving me the money. They're edging me with that golden rupee. There you go. This serves no real purpose other than that it allows me to access more rupees, I guess. That hive is in the way. Oh, and those bees will kill you. Yeah, there's a channel on my server. I think I don't know if it's for Ko-fi subscribers only or not. It's been a while since I set it up. Yeah, I don't know what the larvae are for. Larvae? Look at him moaning with his bare feet, sandaled feet. It's like he's really trying to simulate being me. Being a hoe. Being a little countryside hoe. Right. There you go, you got this. And now you jump off. There we go. We got enough for a slingshot. And then more or less the most disjointed part is over. Oh yeah, right, the larvae you can use for fish, but you don't need that to please the cat. You can catch any fish. If you happen to run out of pallets, you can also use pumpkin seeds. Let me see. I'm not sure if we actually need this, but we just don't. The plot just doesn't progress unless we do get the slingshot now. But this has such a weird introduction. There's no sword yet. There's no shield yet. None of the things that the game is actually about, you do in the first 2 hours of the game. Except for jumping around like a big dog. There you go, Ruben. I have another little save. So my main YouTube channel, you can also access for all the playlists, and stuff is pretty organized there. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So the first time you see this guy, you're like, oh my god, what an abomination. And now I see him again after seeing the other NPCs. Like Dampay's inbred clone. I'm like, that's okay, he's fine. He could work with that. Oh yeah, there's randomly a spider on there. Now that I have the slingshot, there's randomly a spider there that I need to use it on. It has Pokemon logic to its progression system. What about you guys? God, I feel so uncomfortable with the child flirting with me. You have a new addiction for myself. You will. Addictions are good for you. Here's my life advice, kids. Addictions are cool, yeah! Yep! I'll leave it at that. Addictions to me that benefit me are pretty cool. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how... Okay, yeah. This is just tutorial stuff. Oh, oop. We gotta... basically just use the... I'm gonna call it Z targeting, but it's a different button than Z. On a Sony PlayStation controller, first and foremost. You're memorizing the manual. They're not even subtle about it. You cannot Z target the targets in the back. There you go. Hey. I wish I had a clean shot of Milo's face there in the middle. I impressed the cynical baby. I impressed the Stewie of this universe. Oh, good gracious, you did it. You really are amazing, Ruben. Yeah, by the way, Ruben, were you expecting Colin's dad to bring something by here? 'Cause he did. I command you to tell me. Alright. He did. So that means... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's why we needed the slingshot, for which we needed to feed the cat, for which we needed to get the fishing rod, for which we needed to get the cradle in order to progress past the spider and get the sword from his hut. Yep. It's not a hut, it's... Is it? It's a hut. It's a tree hut. By the way, look at... There's an open window, by the way. Imagine having an open window when you sleep in the woods. Does Link not have blood? That would get him absolutely feasted upon by mosquitoes. Look at that. There's giant fucking spiders crawling in, by the way. That top floor. Wide open window. Maybe it's not connected to anything, I don't know. Can you go up the ladder inside? Because I can see there's a spider, it's a Skulltula or whatever. Monkey see, monkey kill. So how do we do that? Oh, yeah, we can go up. Look at that. We can go up some more. But can we go out? We can only check outside. Maybe use I can hear it. I can hear the spider. And I cannot kill it. Damn, that's frustrating. Tiny things I cannot just crush. Terrible. Who's ever heard of such a blasphemy? Alright, so let's evaluate the situation. Okay, now we get the sword tutorial. Monkeys coming from the woods shows how to use a sword. These kids are your friends? Question mark. Give it a slice with... No, don't target, just slice with this button. The X button, by the way. A horizontal slice, yes. And skip. Can skip the tutorial. You got to complete the tutorial first. You got to complete the tutorial first. Link your Discord to Twitch. Yeah, link it to Twitch, link it to Ko-fi if you're there, and you should be good. Okay, more of this. After this, we get a whole section where we go in the woods, but we don't actually yet go into the dungeon. And then we get a whole section that introduces us to the transformation concept in this game. Oh shit, was that? That wasn't a stab. Yeah. I had to stab. That wasn't a stab. How do I do this again? Oh, hold on. No, that's the wrong button. Okay, yeah, B. After all my bravado about using the X button, I forgot about it already. Yeah. Spin attack, release it. I like how he crap walk closer. You've got to show us the jump, but I already did. The one where you go, yeah. Alright. I got this. Right? Why didn't I demolish that target 2C the first time? Maybe I get it, maybe not. Yeah, so the first time they chase a monkey and then they get fucked over. And then later on, when you want to go in the woods again, he has the gal, after you saved him, to block your path. Which is insane. Yes. Hello and Mellow when chasing like crazy people after that monkey. I didn't give a shit about them, so I stopped here. Can you fold that unbothered diva? They went that way. The rest is up to you, Ruben. Anata ni makaseru. Anata ni makaseru. I don't know what he said in Japanese. Just guessing. I'm guessing it is meant to sound apathetic, like Ayanami Rei talks. Ruben-san, anata ni makaseru. The rest is up to you. I have no soul, and I must feast. Right? Unfortunately, here, we need to make a little Hit stop and get the lantern in. By the way, Doskin, I am very impressed by that you figured that out yourself. The linking of your Twitch to Discord and stuff. I didn't need to explain that. I'm impressed. Normally, people are too stupid to react with an emoji to anything without... Half the people that join my servers don't know how to do that. Yeah, lantern. He has the same haircut as Bobby Zilch from Psychonauts. I don't know why. This is Bobby Zilch from Psychonauts. He has the same head shape too. He had his teeth fixed. You're a computer engineer. That doesn't say anything. Sometimes people are good at one thing and they dump all their talent points in like their specialty, and then they go on Discord and they're like, connections? Doesn't say. I'm still gonna compliment you for that. See, I'm not a computer engineer and I know it. And there are people that might be computer engineers and don't know it. Because they're bad at things in general. They need to be taught everything step by step. Alright. Oh, we don't pick it up, I guess. We don't just pick it up, bring it back, and say, oh, unfortunately, I found this stick. It means he's dead. Oh, you code bots. You were smart enough to, like, hack the PFP of my server or something at some point. I remember that. You knew how to grab that link. Genius stuff. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure it's not that difficult, but you kind of figured out how to do that. That's advanced knowledge. Here we go. Now, I don't care anything about like navigating through the dark because I'll just push on the control stick till I am where I need to be. But we needed to burn down this web. I have memories of... I don't have memories of what I did last week, but after enough time passes, sometimes my memories return. My oppressed memories return of minor things. It's very, very unpredictable and unreliable. So there's a lot to see in this area. And a lot of mobs that is... Excuse me? I guess I don't have a shield yet. But all that's relevant right now is that I get into the cave and that I'm doing the accent, sorry. That I get into the cave somewhere here. Where's the minimap? There we go. I mean, your name is kind of Turkish, isn't it? I remember people. I don't know. How many viewers do you think I've had? It's the reason why I went on break and nobody was like, where's Zach? I was 1.3 viewers on average, so it's fine. I can remember people that watch me. For now. Just wait till I blow up. With my charming demeanor and witty commentary at every turn. That's not exhausting and draining at all. No, I want to turn on the lights just because I can. I have Simps. Yeah, I have Simps. Quite a few that that may join. Ooh, let's see. Oh, he put down the lantern. Okay, but the lantern being put down is a really cool touch. That is a detail they didn't have to do. And I'm gonna consider that quality. I don't need to change anything here. Let's head back. Now that we have the key to the gate that we haven't seen yet, but I know it's there. This game is so much better when you know what's gonna happen. I should probably play through it and then play through it live. Because if I don't do it, I have to figure things out live. I get a lot madder at things. I need more Simps that are just cool with just hearing me. That's true. I wish more people would do that. Because I would net a lot more viewers that way. That being said, I also stream at kind of unpredictable intervals. So that doesn't really help. You need to be here live sometimes, and people work, people sleep, people drink liquid. I don't know what humans do. Turns out they have lives sometimes. Turns out they have lives. Skipping all this. We'll get back here, don't worry. We'll see. And skip that. It's important to see the monkey freak out. Alright, nothing to see here, people. Nothing to hear or see. Nothing sauce. Nothing sauce, okay? Shock. So my goal with the streams is kind of... It's not even like to make money or whatever. God, it's loud in my ear, the screaming. It's mainly to kind of hang out. And I like the idea of like being good background noise. Like, I like the idea that you don't need to look at the screen the whole time. There's just gonna be some banter going on. He made friends with the monkey. He tried to protect me, so we got captured together by random monsters that started spawning in the woods. That's the story. There's now monsters. Something is creeping up on Hyrule. Does this count as Hyrule? I never know where the borders are of Hyrule because there are no border checks. Don't know what point it's Hyrule, what part is like not Hyrule yet. Like the forest, is it part of it? Okay, the dad is not gonna be happy about it. One of them already told it anyway. My son told me Tallow disappeared into the woods and had not returned. I came as soon as I heard. It looks like you've brought him home already. I apologize. Such a task should not fall to you. I agree. I agree, it's beneath me. It's beneath me. Yes, the woods are very strange. Doesn't he get handsomer by the minute? Despite the fact he shouldn't. Got a nice trimmed beard. He's got a nice jaw. He's been muling, you know. It's you know, times are tough when you start to goon for this character. You know, times are tough for the male gaze. Yeah, there's supposedly some subplot where I'm gonna go to the castle town and deliver something. I missed it the first time, the second time, and I'm missing it again. What I'm supposed to deliver. But it doesn't matter because shit will go alright well before that. I'm gonna take a small vocal cord break for 5 to 10 minutes. What is it? Oh, that looks like a thumb. So almost time for you to get going, huh, Ruben? So how about we oh no, again? I have to do this twice. What were they thinking? Requesting a setting in this PC port that makes you skip this a second time. You'd really think this is a farm sim. This game really can't decide on what it is in the beginning. It seems like it... It's so eclectic, let's call it that. And then the rest of the game is mostly you go through dungeons and find shit. No more hurting ghosts and birds. Goats. Birds. You don't even need to ride the horse that much. You can just teleport around at some point. Oh right, they also managed to cram in like horseback battles. Try to do a lot. You can join any server of mine, that's fine, no problem. If you have an issue joining anything, then let me check. Because I'm not fully in charge of every server. Just so you know. There's no limitations on what servers you can join. There's just some limitation on what channels you can simp in, but that's about it. There's so many goats! Alright. You are probably... I'm gonna act like you were the one to get pissed at me. But I got a hit in. I hit him first this time. You were too much of a simp. That's possible. Let me see. I'll fix that for you. Whatever's going on there. There's no such thing as being too much of a simp, but there's such a thing as being a simp out of context. There's also such a thing as Twitch saying you cannot say simp as an insult, so I'm using it very respectfully here. What kind of place is it? I ain't never set much foot outside of Auden. He's being contained. Never set foot outside of this. It's so depressing. Yeah, scenery. I can live without that. Now, if I talk to this guy, a goat will try to hit me in the back out of nowhere, so it's skipping that. But there's the sword daddy. The time has come. Can I at least interest you in one serious sword lesson? You have a talent with a blade. Well, you could teach me some sword moves, but I don't think... Oh yeah, Twitch tags too many rules. I tried to put DILF in my tags, and it wouldn't let me. It's like against TOS. Please, please, it is the most euphemistic thing you can say to be like, oh, it's a hot, mature guy. Please. Just because the F stands for something. But I think you can just say Dilfy or something if you want to, so it makes no sense. Like, we're adults here. There's much worse out there in this world happening on a daily basis than people saying DILF, which... Like, look at the times we live in, and then the word DILF is not gonna give anyone a heart attack. Ever considered a platform change? All the time, I think of maybe doing YouTube stuff, but right now it's... I don't know. I use YouTube just for the uploaded content for the most part. It's because that is usually trimmed down and higher quality than this hanging out I do here. Not trying to do anything beyond your abilities. I can do anything. This link is probably the most gifted one. I don't think there's any link that has this many random ass talents. I have an 18 plus tag on, yeah, so I can say what I want. Now, suddenly these two brothers have been turned into bullies. What about Kick? Ah, that's a mess. Look, my streams are not that problematic. If I ever get banned, then we're looking at other options, but I don't think that's likely. That's worse. That gets a pass. It's just the tags and the stream title stuff that's so fucking childish, but it's not enough reason for me to switch. It's just something for me to mock. Chasing that monkey was great. You nearly got killed. I was just telling Malo about how we wanted to show it to him, but we let it go instead. Oh, you didn't get caught, Talo? Colin. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there was Colin saying that. Oh, you didn't get caught? Way to spoil everything by telling your dad. Nice job. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by our dad something awful. Oh, sorry, that was Stewie. I thought it was never gonna end. I bet you're trying to go see Elia, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. So now they're like the bullies. They switch roles. There were not enough kids to pull out. Now they are the bullies. They're the little Bobby Zilches here. You just want to comment being here. Look, if I get banned from here, I'll have my YouTube ready. It's fine. I'll keep streaming anyway. Let me borrow that wooden sword. I have to give this child a weapon. You know what? I would absolutely give them a weapon, and preferably a sharp one too. This little meek milk toast. This child is almost worse than the other two because he's weak. But then again, this is basically your simp in the making. He's still a child, but he will grow up to be a good simp. Probably. Because he acts like that too. He's already practicing. Actually, all the children kind of simping for you, just not in like, you know, not in a way that actually make Link money yet. Thank God! Thank God! Let's see. Once. This is where she gets annoyed. You came to take Miss Thing back. You can forget it. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? You mean the force things I had to do to get through this tutorial? I won't open the gate until you changed your attitude. I don't know what she's upset about. Like, I used the horse just to ride up to a little bit through the woods, which is fine. There was no danger there. This is forced drama. Contrived drama. We gotta do a bit of crawling. Get to simulate being one of my simps and crawl around. Right. Gotta look pretty. I had no idea. I hadn't heard the details about Tala's capture, but Colin. But Ambassador. Yes? Don't you have something to say to me? So, you still prefer your master over me, huh, Miss Thing? Don't worry about your horse, Ruben. Fortunately, it looks like the injury isn't too serious. How did she get an injury? At what point? I mean, I would get it if it was from all the times I crash into walls, but not specifically from this. But Ruben, can you at least promise me this? No matter what happens on your journey, don't try to do anything out of your league, please. Oh, are we gonna come home safely? Please stop talking. I thought his ears were wiggling, but it was just his bangs. Oh shit! I was gonna skip this cutscene and then actually shit hit the fan. I didn't know that because I skipped it the first 2 times. Or this first time, really. This I've only played through once. This is what is always disrupting me on the hallway. These are the goblins that always disrupt my stream. I can relate to that. Alright. Yeah, Ganondorf gained a couple of pounds since Ocarina of Time. Who? So he summoned some kind of portal. I assume it's a portal to the Twilight Realm. I don't know actually what happens in this. I'm blabber stunned and gasted and scarooned. Chasing after it, and there we have it. The titular Twilight. Or napalm. I don't know what it is. It's your pick. And then we got... Okay, now I get it. You know, I first skipped this cutscene. No, it's just a chill early morning. I caught up on a lot of sleep yesterday, so I have a weird schedule right now. Probably will be going to the bakery in an hour or so. We'll see. And here is Inner Wolf comes out. I'm glad that transformation is this abrupt. I was afraid it's gonna be like him actually turning to a werewolf physically. It's always like... I was... In a modern game, they would have done that. They would have sexualized the furry transformation. I'm just okay with that. They didn't do that. So, I don't understand. Can you explain me one thing? If this ain't like the game with the plumber, the Italian plumber fella, right? This ain't the game with the Italian plumber. Why is it called Toilet Princess? There's no toilet in it. There's no toilet in there, innit? So are you leaving right now, or... Because I'm probably gonna have a short break anyway. Trying to get loose. I'm chained up. I'm captured. But it can't tie me down. And there we have Miss Midna herself. And she's butt naked. Process that. Oh, if you go on break, I will return. That's good. I'll be back in a little bit. Aren't you scary? Ooh, are you sure you want to be doing that? Snarling and glaring at me? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you. If you were nice. Honey. I'll make her like a drag queen. She does have that aesthetic, sorry. That's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? That's just... Well... In my experience, quite a few are, yes. Ooh, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast. I just made Midna gay. There. You be a good boy and calm down. No need to bite. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult for like straight guys. You're gonna be sexually confused because she's now got like a masculine gay voice or something. You look kind of surprised. Sorry, that needs to stop. That the giggling. I'm not gonna do that anymore. You should not say that as you know obedient people. No, that gives the game away a little bit, doesn't it? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. God, I need to piss so badly. That's the caffeine for you, the dehydration. Okay. Yes. Oh, I attack with B. I attack with A, I attack with B. I barely see the difference, but hey. They wanted me to press the other button. Fine. And then you can dig your way out of it. That's a special skill you got as a wolf. I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Me, when people find out how to link their Discord to their Twitch account. You're openly hidden. You know what? Let's not read that out loud. They're gonna kill you one day. I hope it will do so softly. Listen, I like you. Listen, kid, I like you. So I think I'll get you out of here. That's not gonna be your voice. He's not gonna have a voice. Nobody's gonna have a voice, because I don't want to have to remember a voice. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. What? Such a dumb, jeez. Good thing it's not a guy, because then I would not be able to control my chat. If you need anything, then Z. Yes. You took over my Z button. Z button is the targeting button in the other Zelda games. Here it is, the Midna button. So this is a good time for a little break. Let's go. Let's have a little break, yeah? See you in a moment. Enjoy the BRB, okay? Okay, so... yeah, we got tossed in jail. We're abducted to another realm. The Twilight realm. Got tossed in jail. Now we gotta get out. The plot is slowly starting up here, because this is actually part of the main story and not just about fishing up food for the cat. And we met Midna, a mysterious imp. A mysterious imp without the black belt. And now we have to escape. That's what we're gonna do next. And then I'm gonna go straight to the bakery. That's Wolf Link's canonical plan. Right? This guy kind of guiding you through this as part of how the fuck do you control the wolf? What kind of skills do you have? Tutorial phase. But at least it's relevant to the main plot. More than the monkey in the cage was, mysteriously. Oh, well. Want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? Press X to hone your senses. So that's that button, the X button. Listen. Oh, I can't run any further. Oh, I'll be safe here, I think. What was that noise? Don't anything come near me. The soldiers of Hyrule being completely incompetent as always, just collecting their stipend. Maybe it's someone from the other world? There are lots of other spirits roaming about here, you know. They might know things. They don't know anything I can use. They don't. Think about how you fought enemies in a human form. I already had to fight a crate earlier. Oh yeah, about 1.5 hours in, my energy dipped like this, and I'm just gonna be more chill. There are a lot of streams where I'm pretty chill, actually. It's just... If it's been a while, I imbibe too much caffeine. I think that's the whole explanation why I get so shouty. What's that then? We have to raise the water in this area, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Ooh. There's some little shadow blobs going around. I'm just describing literally what's happening at this point. Does this do anything? No. Well, it replenishes my wallet. It's a good use for rupees in this game. Somewhat good use for the rupees. Oh, right. I could probably check the map and be like, less stupid. Because that's where I came from. And there was no need to go back there. Right, this came after Wind Waker because Wind Waker people thought it was too cartoonish, and they were like, let's make it epic. Let's make the next one darker. And let's put a naked little woman in there. For good measure. You know what? If this little imp thing can be naked, but naked, I can provide fan service or simp service. I just realized that. This is not against the rules. Midnight's butt is not against the rules. Her boobs are not against the rules. You know? I'm just gonna claim my socks are HD graphics. How do I get out of here? What are these black things? So these are like people that are transformed in the Twilight realm, unlike... I'm transformed too. Don't know if you noticed it, but I changed forms. Yeah. Alright, she's going over there. Yeah. Can slither right through those. I think this might... Oh! I don't know what the next... I don't know exactly what I have to do, but probably pull more levers. Tends to do the trick. I'm just gonna pull everything I see. I'm gonna sink my teeth into that. Right. Speaking of, I really hate doing Zelda dungeons live normally. This is not even a proper dungeon. And I already feel like I'm not at full capacity enough to navigate. I already did it before. That's the only reason I'm comfortable doing it. But normally, a Zelda game, I'd be like, no, pre-record that. I don't want to have a meltdown. Looking for another one of those. And now we drain the water so we can go under the next fence. Wait, what? Did we though? I think we're still missing one? I do appreciate the speed with which he can run. So if I come back later, I don't know if you're still gonna be here, but I'll probably play something else for a bit. This Twilight Prince, I just really wanted to check this out. And I may do a proper let's play of it at some point. No, don't! Not again! Don't. You stupid dog! I was trying to attack and target the little spider. That's not that's wrong. It's the opposite. It's gotta be open. What do you call that thing again? What's the English word for that? It's like a hatch, but like what's the English word for that kind of system? I have to look that up. No, I'm wondering. I probably know it when I read it. Like a water gate. Is there no more elegant word for that? Oh, whatever. Please, I'm but a lowly soldier. That makes you a valid military target. Guess what? That makes you cannon fodder. That's what you signed up for. You get paid for to get killed. Your government does not care about you. GI, your government has abandoned you. Your government will bomb you with napalm, GI. Such a deep cut. It does look like it's been bombed with napalm, by the way. Are you using X to hone your sense of good vibes, right? Cozy vibes. Yeah. I remember. I feel like this game anticipated streaming. Because in the case that you're streaming, you completely skip over hints and dialogue. That's true. And the repetition is not bad. Oh, what are you doing? As if that wasn't scripted. As if that wasn't scripted. Okay, so here we learn how to... I feel like this is the biggest thing you learn here. Jumping across chasms, targeting Midna and jumping around. Makes these levels very interesting and dynamic to navigate. I feel like that's the most modern gaming thing in a game from this RF scene. Oop. I have a feeling I actually did that the first time and fell down. Pretty sure I did. Get a little bit of acrobatics. This Link can do anything. Even with 4 legs, he can still walk a tightrope. Perfect balance. Like this Link is a Mary Sue. And that's okay. We love him, don't we, folks? We have to just keep climbing the tower, because there's someone we need to meet in this tower. As Midna, I believe, will announce or has announced. I don't know, I'm not reading. I don't know what reading is. I mean, didn't they already kind of spoil it? Where we are? Boop. Kind of satisfying, isn't it? Kind of satisfying. Makes me feel like I'm really good at platforming. I feel really gifted and cool. Very serotonin coded. Right, so we already got the tower we need to head to. Lovely color scheme. Like the color scheme around my socks. And look at the sky. Isn't the black cloud of Twilight looking beautiful today? I sometimes say those things to see if people are still around, by the way. They're paying attention. You still don't know? Look, there's someone I want you to introduce. There's someone I want to introduce to you, but I'll need you to go to that tower to do it. Or is it used to get me a little nervous, but once you just trust in the auto jumping, it's fine. Yes, yes. More swamp gas. Yeah, I know. I remember that. It's the third time she said it, by the way. I didn't get a reaction in chat to what I just said, so I'm guessing that Duskin is AFK based on that. Oh, our poor Hyrule Castle. So that kind of... That wasn't the person I wanted you to meet, by the way. Let's try to get to the tower. Oh. Let's see which R button this is. This is the trigger button. Right. Yeah, there's always a little bit of shenanigans going on with the remapping of the buttons, which is why I played through the whole intro before. But I'm glad I did, because otherwise you actually have to pay attention and it still makes no sense what you are doing. It's too random. Yeah, the biggest danger of those enemies is that they make you lunge over the edge. You're not careful. Oh. Fuck a bag. There we go. Alright, you can actually even dash on top of everything. Alright. That heart was not meant for me. Let's keep dashing. Don't stop dashing till the curtain call. No, we're not honking along to these bunch of jokers. God, I want to play Xenoblade. I have to say Xeno. I have to stop at Xeno because there's also Xenogear. I think it's Xenoblade. Just want to play that. Not the, I don't want to play it. I want to listen to it, but you know, might as well play it then. Ooh. My name is Zelda. Zelda Palpatine. Sorry, spoiler. It's actually indeed Emperor Palpatine. Look at that. Got a facelift. Facelift. Now that's a joke I haven't heard in a while. That word nowadays is what Botox, Zempic. You have other funny words. She was talking, not saying anything. Oh, you remember my name? What an honor for me. And here the two winners of the previous seasons of Drag Race meet face to face. It's like an all-stars reunion. An all-winner season. Two queens. Technically princesses, but hey, let's call them queens. You were imprisoned? Oh no. Reeves, I'm sorry. Poor thing, he has no idea what this is or what's happened. So don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Right. That is the Twilight Princess, sure it is. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was set to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows ruled by creatures who shun the light. I can just feel the interruption incoming. Does she have like a little party upper, what do you call it? Like a little party shooter? Why is my thing is not moving? I'll adjust that. It needs to be more sensitive to shouting and other, to normal volume talking. My thing tuber. Gasp. Princess. Gasps in princess. But, yeah. And here we got him. The stand-in antagonist for Ganondorf of the week. Opa, wait. Just 10 minutes. Yes, I know, but Princess Zelda is talking. You don't care for that? Have some respect. You're not much of a royalist, are you? At least pretend you are for now. It's time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Well, it's actually fair that he gives them the option. Life or death. Wow. Very Kafka, this guy, isn't he? This kind of has that kind of lanky, crazy. Gupo, don't use my drawers to brush your teeth. I'm narrating. Very serious scene. It's a story about oppression and evil and a guy that has a really long tongue sticking out. It's so great. Didn't even bother. Didn't even try. Like, oh, okay. Why does she have gooning statues there? Why do we... What? That is a Zand tongue. This on the statue. That is like a chameleon tongue, like the mask has, but why does it have that? So they're transformed into spirits. Twilight covered Hyrule like shroud, and without lights, the people became as spirits. So, but they're still alive. I guess they are contained. They live on in Twilight, unaware that they've passed into spirit forms. All the people now know is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. And then what? Could be worse. Could be dead. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. And then what? What is the aim of that? You got a bunch of gas spirits. Are they using that for anything? That to circumvent the blockade? Global shortages? The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. The princess of the Twilight. The Twilight's princess. Cusco's poison. Here you go. Palpatine's face reveal. True face. I am Zelda. Auntie. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual Twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Yeah, is this all your fault, Midna? Why indeed? You tell me. You probably have dismissed the ad break because I'm almost done. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. Football. Why you... Do you want to go to the bathroom to brush your teeth? Is that why you want to leave? You must leave here quickly. Not you, Kupo. No, don't walk to the door. She didn't talk to you. You must leave quickly before the guard comes. Kupo. Kupo. Not that way. The guard's coming. I don't know what the guard looks like because I'm too scared to check it out. I've never done that. Or maybe there's a cutscene, so you don't get the chance to check it out. Never mind. I wouldn't have checked it out regardless. I wouldn't have stood around and waited for that spooky thing to show up. There's just certain things I don't feel like you should invite. You may not have, it may not be real, but you should not invite evil like that. Well, do you understand where we are now? She just told me. And then the guard told me before that too. I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you get back to where you first stumbled into the Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Yes, because I want to go to the bakery. Aren't you forgetting anything important? Do you want to save them? In that case, little Minna would be happy to help you. Are they important though? Are they important? Are they important though? Well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, let me read this in my normal voice. Well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Basically, free friend service. Kupo. Do exactly as I say and sit down for just 2 more minutes. And why don't you go back? Take a little time and give it some thought. You know, this actually works. She's such a dumb. I will just give her my normal voice. Instead of being a henny. Instead of being a queen. And we're back at the fishing pond, no, the duck pond. Joined right at you actually joined right at the end of this section of my stream because I'm gonna head out in a bit. But the VOD will remain published, so this time. But hey, welcome in. You forgot to mention one thing, though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Why could that be? That's what I wanted the first time I played through this. I was like, why don't I get my sword skills and shield skills? I want to fucking see the controls. I want to test them. Nope, still not. Still not. Want to test them, still no human. By the way, there's someone in the kitchen rattling dishes. So one of those goblins made its way here. Maybe one of those tentacled Twilight beasts roams in my house. Did you think I disappeared? Well, considering you're the navy of this game, chances of that were very unlikely. It's been too long. Oh yeah, last time you were not around when I streamed. How dare you, by the way. How dare you, Moon Lantern. But welcome back. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. And last time, a shadow beast pulled you through. But if you want to go that way, this time you need the cooperation of someone from the Twilight, like me. Alright, you have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that? Well, that will depend on your actions. Because you never can trust words, you know. Yeah, did you have someone to cover your shift or to watch me then? You should get someone else to watching your set. Right now, I want a sword and a shield that will suit me. You understand me, don't you? Yes. Yes. I know where to get the shield. But we will not do this right now. I'm gonna start my early morning routine. I still got life in me after the bakery. I'll be back for more. Oh my god, this accent is very difficult. I'm gonna put this in my tags now. Some faux, like, rogue accent. Yes, Kupo! Yeah, the disruptions are intensifying. The madness is enclosing around me. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. And next time you better be here or have your shift covered by someone else. That's what I'm saying.